Right now, somewhere in the concrete grid of your city, a restaurant is firing up its grills, but you'll never find it. There's no neon sign, no wooden tables, no hostess with a smile, and no front door. It doesn't exist on Google Street View, yet it's outgrossing the busiest bistro in the theater district. It's a phantom, a glitch in the urban fabric, and it's processing 3 orders a minute while you sleep, while the local diner you visited for a decade struggles to pay its waitstaff. This invisible entity is scaling at light speed in a windowless warehouse. It's not just a kitchen, it's a predatory economic model designed to extract maximum value with zero soul. We call them ghost kitchens, but that's too poetic. They are fulfillment centers for calories operating in the blind spots of your neighborhood. They've replaced hospitality with high-frequency logistics, and the most terrifying part isn't that they exist, it's that they are already winning the war for your dinner before you even realize you're hungry. Look at the street level. You see for lease signs, like at tombstones across every major avenue. You see family businesses that survived recessions finally folding their aprons. But don't be fooled by the empty chairs. Food demand hasn't dropped, it's exploded. We are witnessing a massive, silent migration of wealth. Money doesn't just disappear into thin air, it shifts. It leaves the hands of the chef and the server and flows directly into the proprietary algorithms of Silicon Valley. If the storefronts are dark, but the delivery bikes are swarming like locusts, where is the profit going? It's being siphoned through a digital straw. This is a deliberate, systematic hollowing out of the middle-class entrepreneur. We're trading the third place, our community hubs, for a cardboard box delivered by a gig worker who doesn't even have a bathroom break. The efficiency is the product. The convenience is the bait. And the trap is a system where the producer takes all the risk while the platform takes all the profit. Open your delivery app, scroll. You see Mama's Italian, Brooklyn Pizza Co., and the Dough Lab. You think you're participating in a competitive fair marketplace. You think you're supporting 3 different small businesses. You're wrong. You're looking at a digital hall of mirrors. In reality, all 3 of those brands are coming out of the same industrial oven in a basement 3 miles away. It's a monopoly disguised as an ecosystem. They use A/B testing on your appetite, changing the logo, the font, and the price point just to see which one makes you click checkout 3 seconds faster. They aren't selling food, they're selling a UI experience. The burger is just the hardware, the algorithm is the operating system. They've cloned the marketplace to ensure that no matter what you pick, they win. It's a heads they win, tails you lose scenario, where the illusion of choice is the greatest product they've ever sold. Traditional hospitality is a game of inches. You fight for a 5% margin. You pray the fridge doesn't break. You hope the landlord doesn't hike the rent. Now enter the platforms. They offer reach, but the price of that reach is a 30% commission on every single plate. Do the math. If your profit is 10% and the platform takes 30%, you aren't a business owner anymore. You're a tenant farmer working for a tech giant. You're doing the prep, the cooking, the cleaning, and the worrying, while they take the cream off the top for the privilege of being listed on a screen. It's a digital protection racket. If you don't pay the toll, you disappear from the search results. You become invisible. You're forced to choose: die slowly by losing 30% of every sale, or die instantly by being buried on page 10 of the app. This is the financial chokehold that is killing the independent spirit of our cities, one transaction at a time. And in this new regime, good has been replaced by fast. Why spend 30 years perfecting a secret sauce when you can use a data scraper to find the most searched keywords in a 5-mile radius? The system doesn't care about your grandmother's recipe. It cares about latency and conversion rates. If keto bowls are trending at 11 a.m. on a Tuesday, the ghost kitchen pivots instantly. They delete the old brand, upload a new logo, and they're back in business before the lunch rush. It's a disposable economy. There is no loyalty, no legacy, and no future. Only the immediate gratification of the buy now button. We are turning our culture into a series of optimized data points. We've traded the artisan for the analyst, and the result is a sterile, standardized world where every meal tastes like a spreadsheet. To the casual customer, this looks like abundance. It looks like a golden age of variety where any craving can be satisfied in 30 minutes for $20. But look closer at the structural integrity of your neighborhood. To the independent restaurant owner, this isn't variety. It's a death sentence. These platforms don't just host your business, they compete with it. They own the customer data, they own the search intent, they own the digital real estate. When a third-party app knows exactly what your customers are buying, they don't need you anymore. They simply open their own ghost kitchen nearby, undercut your price by $2, and move your listing to page 5. You took the risk. You bought the stoves. You trained the staff, but the platform owns the soul of the transaction. The modern restaurant is being demoted. It is no longer a destination. It is a ghost-managed fulfillment center for a tech giant that doesn't know how to cook but knows exactly how to manipulate a hungry human with a smartphone. Hospitality has always been a game of razor-thin margins. Traditionally, a successful restaurant keeps 5 to 10% of its revenue after the lights, the labor, and the landlords are paid. It is a fragile ecosystem. Now introduce a delivery partner that demands 30% off the top. The math simply stops working. We are watching the systematic extraction of wealth from our physical streets and into the digital cloud. For every local spot that closes its doors, a windowless warehouse in an industrial park gets a new fryer. The lights are going out on Main Street because the algorithm has decided they are inefficient. We've traded the third place, the community hubs where people actually meet, for a sterile, data-driven delivery grid. The restaurant owner takes the debt, the liability, and the exhaustion, while the system takes the cream. When the cost of survival exceeds the price of the product, the outcome is a mathematical certainty. The money follows the system, not the effort. The chef is replaced by the logistics manager, and the dining room is replaced by a parking lot full of idling scooters. The kitchen is finally quiet. The stoves are cold. The tables where families once sat have been sold for scrap or left to gather dust. In the end, the system didn't just change how we eat. It changed who is allowed to win. We traded connection for convenience and identity for an interface. Now the only thing left in the room is the blue glow of a tablet, pinging for an order that no one is left to cook. The house didn't just win the game, the house dismantled the casino and moved it into your pocket. So the next time you open your phone and choose what to eat, remember, you're not just ordering food, you're feeding a system. A system that doesn't care about restaurants, doesn't care about tradition, and definitely doesn't care about loyalty. It only cares about one thing: control. And now you know where the money actually went. This has been NakedMetrics, the hidden money trail. The auditor closes the file. Until the next investigation,